XFM News on point.
News on XFM. I'm Chris Tim. University and tertiary institution students have resolved to vote for candidates who have included issues concerning them into their manifestos. In a joint press conference, students have mentioned issues such as revising the curriculum to suit the current needs and mode of employment, students' rights, employment for fresh graduates, among other pertinent issues. Edison Kakuru, the president of the College of Education, Makerere University, has stated that students are in a critical mass in the country and their issues must be addressed.
This is the critical salt interest the student would want to see assured of by any level political aspirant if he or she would wish to have a student vote 2021 or 2026. Critical student issue number 2 would want to get practical and perfectly addressed is the solution to our tiredness. Tiresomeness of being plunged by rope as though we sheep got, framing and wedging upon us policies that are unpopular and infamously unconsulted.
President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has discouraged NRM party supporters against gathering at the roadsides to show their support during his scientific campaign on radio and TV in the Laos sub-region yesterday. The president said gathering exposes supporters to coronavirus, insists that politicians who risk people's lives during campaigns shall face the law.
I would also like to discourage our NRM mobilizers, mobilizing people to come and stand on the road, especially when they don't distance themselves 2 meters apart. Let our leaders, our supporters stay at home or stay in their workplaces. Just listen to the radio, the message will come to them in a safe way. And when the day for voting comes, should go and vote, keeping distances between one voter and another voter. It is possible. What is crucial is the message. You just listen to the message. But I don't want to encourage people to congregate. I want people to stay in their homes or offices in small groups, but listen to the message. Rallies, who doesn't know that NRM can organize big rallies? Normally at Kororo we organize rallies of 1 million people, but this is not time for rallies. So this is not a joke. Please. And anybody who violates these precautions should not be tolerated.
Presidential candidate Willie Chambade wants the Electoral Commission to give him a vehicle for campaigning. Mayambala has failed to pay bills for the hired car and the owners are threatening to withdraw the vehicle. The candidate is considering using public means in case the Electoral Commission does not facilitate him.
When there's public transport, there's also compromise in their work. So I wouldn't want you to pick it in a bad faith that they are neglecting their duty. They are doing their part as good police officers. But as a matter of fact, my hands are tied. This guy often borrow. But today, I even failed to raise the fuel for it.
In our world news, the European Union has agreed to buy up to 300 million doses of the BioNTech Pfizer coronavirus vaccine after it showed strong results in trials. Deliveries are expected to start by the end of this year, the company said, but the EU refused to provide details on how the vaccine would be rolled out, insisting that a number of steps needed to be followed beforehand. Early data suggests the vaccine protects more than 90% of people from developing COVID-19 symptoms. On Monday, its developers, Pfizer and BioNTech, said it had been tested on 43,500 people with no safety concerns raised. In our local sports, the Uganda Cranes are set to take on South Sudan this afternoon in the qualifiers of the 2021 Africa Cup of Nations finals in Cameroon. The game will be played at St. Mary's Stadium, Chitende, and kicks off at exactly 4 p.m. Currently, Uganda is leading Group B with 4 points. Burkina Faso and Malawi are in second and third places respectively, while South Sudan is at the bottom of the table with no point from 2 games each team has played so far. The Ghana Cranes captain Dennis Onyango says they will not undermine South Sudan despite being considered as the underdogs.
It's never a walkover in football. The fact that they made it to the group stages, it shows that they have the quality to play at any stage. So for us, it's all about winning and staying focused because we can never underestimate any team. If you look back at the results that have been coming through for them against Malawi and Burkina Faso, it shows that they're a very resilient team. They fight until the end, and we just need to take our chances. And they're our neighbors, by the way, so it makes it more difficult for us But all we need is a win, and we need to go hard on them and try and get maximum results.
And that's the latest XFM News.
XFM News on point.